Imagine having access to every instrument and effect UVI has ever created, 116 in total. Today I'm exploring the Sonic Bundle, which includes everything from Falcon, Synth Anthology, HX-Oddy, Opal Legacy. There's drums, effects, orchestral, world sounds, everything you could ever need. And as we go through it, I'll be highlighting my producer picks, the instruments that stand out the most and the ones I think you definitely need to try. Let's get this clear first. UVI offers two ways to access their full collection. First, there's the new Sonic Bundle, which is a pay once, own it forever deal. You buy it outright and you get every UVI instrument and effect currently available. Then there's Sonic Pass, which is UVI's subscription model. It gives you access to everything, including future product releases, as long as you stay subscribed. I've installed the full Sonic Bundle, so let's see what we get. I've opened up UVI Workstation here. It's the most convenient way to access most of the instruments in the UVI Sonic Bundle. You have the instruments over here, and you have presets on the right side. UVI updated a lot in version 4, really improving the searchability in the browser and the audio previews. I'm running it in my DAW right now, but you can also run UVI Workstation standalone as well. Searching up at the top filters the preset sounds and the instruments. You can also choose different types or timbres and further filter your results. By the way, UVI did give me access to all their software and they're sponsoring this video, so it's not really a review, but a tour. And I think a tour is more fun when we're exploring so many instruments and sounds anyway. So if you're starting up and you want to find something, UVI Workstation is the best way to start exploring, loading sounds, and playing. You don't need to know which instrument you want to load. You can just start searching for a particular type of sound across the entire catalog. You have everything from synth sounds to percussion to orchestral stuff here. This is Guitar Synth. It takes inspiration from the first guitar synthesizers, and the presets are just awesome, instant gratification. Play with the arpeggiators and it really brings some interesting ideas. With lots of the instruments, you'll have multiple pages that you can scroll through to modify the sounds. Synth Anthology 4 is like having an entire museum of synths inside your DAW, over 200 classic and modern synths. If you love synth sounds, this is one of UVI's best all-in-one collections. You can scroll through and explore different synths, load something, and then tweak the sample. You're not really accessing the original synth controls, but you're editing the sample of the synth, and you can layer two synths as well. You even have a sequencer here as well. Synth Anthology is one of my producer picks. If you want to explore the sounds that some old synths and even modern synths are capable of, you can really just try all sorts of things in Synth Anthology. It's so much fun. Now, if you want to delve into synthesis, UVI's got that for you too. Here's HX-Oddy. It's UVI's take on the legendary ARP Odyssey, and this brings you that fat analog sound into a plugin. It's pretty raw, it's expressive too, and I think it's a must-try for vintage synth lovers. Obi Legacy gives you all the best of Oberheim's classic analog synths, those warm, punchy tones that defined 80s synth music. It's great for synthwave, film scoring, or just adding some vintage character to your tracks. So this includes all the classic OB's 6 instruments in this collection. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. If you've got a home studio, I have a free ebook that you can download below. It gives you tips on how to optimize your studio or even set up a brand new studio. It's totally free and you can get it in the description below. If you're looking for some classic key sounds, this is one of my favorite categories, you have an electric grand, an emulation of Yamaha's CP70. You've also got Rhodes, I'll get to that one in a sec too. This is Attack EP88, and this gives you the sound of the Rhodes. You've got nice effects built in here as well. Of course, if you're leaning to the vintage vibe sounds, Lo-Fi Dreams will give you tons of options. Pianos, guitars, pads, textures, and drums. Anything you need for the lo-fi vibe. Now, I opened up Lo-Fi Dreams in Falcon. Falcon is UVI's powerful hybrid instrument. It's part synth and part sampler, and it's got a lot of sound design tools in it. If you want complete creative freedom over your sounds, this is the centerpiece of the bundle. Open it up, load a simple preset, and you can start sculpting to your heart's content. But Falcon is not just a preset player. It's a hybrid synth and sampler. I'm going to call Falcon a producer pick just because of the power and flexibility you get. You can pretty much create anything, combine anything. It's very powerful. You can totally start from scratch with Falcon to create your own sounds. Start fresh, click on the little waveform icon at the top right, Now you can select synth tones, drag it onto the keys, create key ranges if you like. You can also then click the Effects tab and add effects. You also get effects, standalone plugins from UVI that you can apply to Falcon, UVI instruments, or anything that you're playing in your DAW. Opal is a high-end optical compressor. It's got that vintage warmth, but it also gives you a lot of flexibility. Shade is an advanced EQ and filter plugin with built-in modulation. It can do everything from tone shaping to rhythmic filter effects. It makes it a really great thing for sound design. All right, let's get back to exploring some more sounds included in the Sonic Bundle. Drum Designer is a full drum toolkit. It gives you deep control over every part of your drum sound. Instead of just playing back samples, it lets you shape each element: kick, snare, clap, and cymbals. It has a built-in sequencer as well, so you can program beats right inside the plugin and play them back with one finger on your keyboard. You have acoustic drum sounds, electronic, everything's here. World Suite is UVI's biggest collection of global instruments, featuring over 370 traditional sounds from across the world. The latest update of World Suite adds 46 new instruments and a dedicated Native American and Ancient Greek section. Of course, this adds to the sounds already in the collection from the Middle East, East Asia, India. There's lots of stuff here. I love the guitars in World Suite 3, very playable. You've also got patterns here, so you can play with one finger as well, or create your own. I'm calling World Suite 3 a producer pick because it's kind of hard to find a comprehensive library like this for world sounds, especially in bundles like the Sonic Bundle. But with this bundle, when you need it, it's there. Percussion Factory is an AI-assisted percussion tool that lets you mix, sequence, and randomize rhythms on the fly. It's great for adding unique grooves without getting lost in drum programming. You can build rhythms from scratch with this, but I suggest starting with a preset, especially when you're accompanying traditional drum beats. You can then modify what you need, add sounds, and in the edit menu, adjust how the beats play. The wand gives you an easy way to just test out rhythms. Orchestral Suite gives you an entire symphony orchestra with over 60 sampled instruments. Whether you need lush strings, brass, or cinematic percussion, this suite delivers a pretty impressive level of realism. If you're looking for orchestral sounds with an edge, Subculture Orchestral is all about dark cinematic textures. It's full of eerie stringscapes, booming taikos, and sweeping brass effects. It's perfect for film scoring, trailers, or just some dramatic stuff. XTreme FX II is a massive sound design toolkit with hundreds of cinematic sounds, Foley sounds, textures too. Whether you need like whooshes, drones, or just abstract atmospheric stuff, this collection has a lot. I got a big kick out of the animal sounds. The XY pad on the left lets you slide between different effects. Now, Meteor is designed for big cinematic swells and impacts. It's really great for trailers or just building dramatic tension. You can layer and tweak multiple sound sources to create custom builds and boom and hit sounds. All right, so you really get a sense of the breadth of sounds included in Sonic Bundle, the instruments, the drums, the percussion, but let's get deeper into some of the lesser known stuff. If you love that classic 80s digital sampler sound, Emulation II Plus brings it back with the unmistakable character of the Emulator 2. Think of vintage film scores, old school synth pop, even lo-fi textures. Now, FM synthesis can be tricky to program, but FM Suite actually makes it easy. It's got a collection of classic and modern FM synths. All right, producer pick. This one is great for instant inspiration, even if you don't know music theory. Mosaiq is all about creative inspiration. It's kind of like Playbox from Native Instruments, but with its own twist. It lets you generate unexpected melodies and chords and textures, and again, no music theory necessary. If you ever get stuck on a track, this is one of those tools that instantly sparks new ideas. KeySuite is a big collection of keyboard sounds. It's everything from grand pianos to electric and digital keys. It's kind of like a go-to source for anything keyboard related. Whoosh Drone is great for films, trailers, or just sound design that you're doing for your videos. I always love prepared pianos, and this one's an experimental type thing. Prepared Piano 2 lets you explore some kind of crazy manipulated piano sounds that go way beyond the traditional style of playing. It's kind of deep, and it can even be kind of weird as a design tool, but if you love something unconventional, it's really worth checking this out. Glass Orchestra is kind of exactly what it sounds like, a collection of eerie, shimmering sounds made from glass instruments. It's kind of niche, but it's great for film scoring again, and creating some unusual sounds if you're looking for something unique. I think Glass Orchestra is a sleeper, and I'm going to call it a producer pick because you might not expect to find a sound that will really complete your track in a Glass Orchestra, but you'll be surprised at how usable these sounds really are. I suggest you give it a try. Now you have tons of other effects in here, including delays, choruses, and even tape emulation effects. It's a lot of stuff to explore, and you get it all in the Sonic Bundle. Thanks to UVI for sponsoring this video, and thank you for watching. Keep making the music you love, and I'll see you later.